Guys, so we're gonna turn off chat. We're gonna turn off chat. I got a few things to say, and then I've got other shit to do for the day. Alright? I have a lot to say, actually, but I want to remember all my points. I'm waiting until there's maybe like 50 of you in here. Let me turn this song up. I love this song. I didn't know it was gonna play, though. Let's wait till there's a few more of you in here. I can't read right now. Should I wait, or should I read a few? No, you're gonna distract me. I got points. I want to make a few. I'm just gonna like this song while more of you come in. Hang tight. I got shit to say, and then I'm gonna leave, okay? But I got shit to say. Maybe you want to hear something I have to say. And if you don't, you're still here, so you're gonna hear it anyways. I actually really always thought Taylor Swift was a good guilty pleasure, and I liked Maroon 5. But I know Alex likes to think I was a pick-me bitch like her. But no, I really liked mostly metal and punk and things that other girls don't like. So I guess I don't fit the mold she's trying to put me in. But this was one of my guilty pleasures. And she's like my age, and she looks kind of like me physically, so I don't think we have the same face, but kind of grew up with her, going through the same shit I went through. Ugh, but she does annoy me. I don't hate her though, and I like some of her shit quite often. Don't judge me. Alright, let me think about the few things I want to bring up. I'm still waiting on you guys to hop in here. I'm tired, and after I smoke some fucking wax with purple, I'm gonna go the fuck to bed, because I got another long day in the morning. Don't some of you hate to know that? Ooh, this is actually not a bad song. Yo, you guys gotta hurry up, or I'm gonna start running my mouth. You're slow tonight. Who else is on? I'm offended. Only 30, and it's been 3 minutes? Who are you? I don't care. I don't care how many of you come in here. I'm aiming for 50 at least, so. At the 5-minute mark, I guess I'll just start to talk about what I need to talk about, though. You guys can't chat where I'm gonna mention anything back, though. I don't want any distractions. I got shit to say. And I want to keep it short, because I got shit to do, and I want to go to bed soon. Oh wow, this is hot. Alright, in a minute and a half, if more of you don't pop in, I don't give a fuck. You'll see this when I post it. But I would like to see you guys hear me live, honestly. Aww. Remember when this came out? Am I old yet? You guys remember this shit yet? We're gonna turn on the filter because it is dark in here. I guess I could turn on the other light, but do I want to? Where did the switch go anyways? Where's the switch to the other light? But filter time, I guess, but not if I really care what I look like. I'm just like over the darkness. Alright, half a minute. Alright, we're gonna turn it down because I got a lot to say and I want to get it started with. We're basically at the 5-minute mark, so here we are. Alright, what are we gonna start with? A few things. A lot, actually, but where do I want to start? Okay. Alright, 2 things. I'm gonna leave this real simple. I'm gonna make it fast and I'm gonna be nice. And then I'm not bringing it up again because I've said what I have to say, alright? And I'm gonna name names because they're bringing it out of me because they don't want to go away when I say I'm done. But it's not to hurt you guys. I'm just gonna give you one more chance to look at yourselves instead of hate me because you ain't me or you want something from me that I don't want to give you. Astro, look, I never talked shit about you, bitch, and I could have after what you did to Purple and my mom. I said you were a good mom at best if I talked about you. Fuck you. Come on. I don't hate you, but I don't want to know you. You hurt my family for nothing and we trusted you. I'm not going to have respect for that ever again, but I don't hate you. And I think that you you got a lot of future if you want to work on the shit that's making you so upset about things. Manette, I still think there's hope for you, but I don't think you understand that. That's your problem, not mine. I'm not even gonna mention the whale. She has no, dude, that bitch has no hope. Sad. I'm sorry I went so hard last night, though. I don't like bringing that side out of myself, though, for the record. Alright, so that's been addressed. On that note, I am starting to feel a lot of demonic energy lifting lately, okay? I don't care if you think I'm using the Lord's name in vain. I genuinely believe he has had my back. And I think he left for a while when I stopped talking to him in LA, because I was so mad at him about Lillian and what happened to her, and I couldn't see why did he let that happen? How did that happen to her? And why didn't anything, like, what the fuck, dude? That cat did nothing but be loved and love everything. And she taught me so much about going through things and still being a good thing. I know it's a cat, but she was more than that. And she was sent to me at a very specific life point of my life changing. And then she also left me right before my life changed again, really severely. And I will never see her as anything but a directly sent angel from the Lord. I just don't understand why she had to go through what she had to go through. And why I had to almost go fucking homeless just over rent to pay for her. And then when the time came to end her suffering, I couldn't afford it. And not one of you fucking paid or helped. I have hate in my soul for you and them for that, or I did. God, though, I forgot that I hadn't talked to him for a while. I forgot. Until I felt really suicidal the night before the first hearing with Nick. And I'm gonna start here, I'm gonna tangent off a little bit, and I had to explain this to some of my old friends at this point, who should look, they're just missing shit because they're not around. And I'm not talking about my real life friends, I'm talking about my friends here, because I do have friends here. And to be frank, I'm looking for people who reflect my morals and wanna use their voices and their platforms in the right ways, not the wrong ways. And I don't want to take the rest of you with me. IP2 never put me back on. Control that and your weirdo fucking whale army? Fuck off. I am so happy you unsub. I'm doing fine and I don't want you around. Okay, bye. Anyone who's down for my vision about this community and the whole future of all this. I'm not a celebrity, but for some reason people listen to me and I'd love to help you get that voice. I'd also like to stop screaming at a stream for no reason, when we can actually make things important and fun, and I will not let randoms come onto pods. So I'm thinking about doing some more planned strategic podcasts, okay? But that's something I've reached out to a few people I feel would be good fits for my vision, what I want to see people bringing up and feeling confident about, or even things I don't understand. Like last night was crazy. I think Francis is really smart, and I'm not trying to fuck him, but I think he's really interesting, and I think he's been stepped on in a lot of ways. I have too, and we relate there. But I'm really happy to hear someone that knows the truth trying to talk about it, because it's true. What he's saying is true, and you guys want to shut him up and you want to shut me up by running your mouths trying to get my attention like you do, but not listening to him. I don't want that. I want him here. I told him that, and if he doesn't want it, that's cool. I want him here so he gets a voice to speak things that make sense and they're moral, and that's how people should be. I want those people to come with me while we leave the rest of you freaks that have no accountability for what you could do for yourself while you take from us. It's weird. I do not and never have sat on my ass angry at someone I don't know because I had my own shit going on. Is that a mentality thing? That's a you problem. If I have shit you don't have and you think I didn't earn it, well, I promise you, first off, I did. Second off, I can tell you that you're not looking at yourself because you're sure comfortable spending all your fucking hours letting me live rent-free for shit I'm not even acknowledging you about, to hate me for shit you just won't take care of on your own time. Again, Manette, I was dead real. And what, you got mad about it? Why, because I'm right? What, bitch? You have the potential to fuck off. Let me out of your head. I don't want to be there. Open the door. Let me go. I'm not yours. Okay, fuck off with this weird obsession, you fucking pig. You are, oh, sorry. You're not even a pig. I'm gonna be nice now because I'm just mad and I'm over it. And I have my slip-ups. Manette, I've called you mean names. I'm not gonna be that person tonight though. But you can do better, and I think deep down you know it, and maybe that's why you hate yourself so much, or maybe that's why you hate me, because I'm telling you facts. Astro, same thing. You could do better. And if you got help with the things you know that could help you, you will do better. And maybe if that's the case in the future, I'd be willing to be friends with you. Right now, I don't want shit to do with you. You hurt people I love, and maybe y'all don't know what that feels like, but I have always been the big sister, and I will defend my baby sister and anyone loyal to me who matters and cares about me. All right? I'm good at it. Have you seen me? I will take care of the fucking bullies. I don't like getting to that point, and it exhausts me, but yeah, I'm done. I'm done being nice to the people that don't deserve my attention, and I say go away, and they can't fuck off. And anybody who doesn't feel like they're comfortable saying what they feel is true or valid or moral, and they get attacked for that just because they support me for saying it when they can't, I'll fuck you up. You brought in my girl, and my old mod, my best friend in this community, and then you guys brought in my mama, and you fucked up a lot of other things like my income, which brings me to this. Okay, for starters, the OnlyFans thing, okay. I never cross lines anymore with people I don't fully trust. So here's that. There was no nude. There was me feeling somewhat comfortable and thinking I had a line, and if there was a slip up, I'm never doing that again. And that sucks. But I've always unfortunately expected people to somewhat, for some reason, be waiting around for it. At this point, it's like, it's just how I feel. Many of you are around waiting to hurt me because you have nothing better to do or won't hurt or won't help yourselves be better and not let me ruin your day for not really being that bad of a person. So if I think that those would be AI if they're really a nude. If there's a real nude out there, I can't tell though. I've seen screenshots. It looks like somebody knows their laws though, because it wouldn't have been consensual if anything did slip, and they saved it on purpose to use against me later. I think it was made very clear what I was and wasn't comfortable with, and you'll tell. But for some reason, these seem to be blacked out. So who is it posting these? Is it someone who wants my affection and my protection in the future? Huh. Maybe you shouldn't be posting it at all. Is it someone who's afraid of the law? Again, why are you posting it then? I've been clear. And now, unfortunately, I'm going to have even tougher lines. I was willing to have fun if I wanted to and not go far enough to feel bad about myself on that forum, because I was having fun, and I still trust most of the subs on that platform. And I will be building and promoting it more still, but it's not going to be my prime source of income, and it's not going to be all I have to offer, and it's not going to be something that I hurt myself doing things I'm not cool with to make money in. I don't have to, never did. I'm a public figure, that's why it works. All right. And on top of that, I did that once, and I hid it, and you guys ripped it out of me, made it public. And now I'm never gonna be that person again. I don't care how much money I need. I'll be fine if I don't fucking hurt myself more to make myself saved in the moment. Like, guys, I have other shit in my life going on, okay? And I get that some of you have nobody who loves you, and maybe that's your own fucking mistake and problem. Like, maybe it's you, not them. But get this. You fucked with the wrong girl if you think that I'm not gonna fucking rip you up with my voice. If you come at people I love for nothing just to get my attention, yeah, you're gonna see a side of me you don't wanna see. But I'm a nice person, and I give a fucking hell of a lot of chances. And so many people have come out to pat me on the back for just saying what needs to be said. But I don't like to be mean, and I don't like to be evil. And you put this weird smear on me like you know me like that. You know what? I got long-time friends, and I got family that's gotten through this, and they're harder and they're stronger than they should have to be, but we're stronger than you know at this point. And the best thing ever was to hear my mama tell me that she wasn't mad at me about this, and that she saw how bad you guys were making shit up, and she can't quantify why either, because what I'm doing isn't that bad. I mean, really, in the last few months, have you seen me in any level really do anything more than just keep my brain together when it was being attacked and my soul? And then honestly, like, last night was mind-blowing. Okay, let's just start with the feds. That was fucking weird, and it freaks me out to even consider it. But it is what it is, and I'd rather him be running and shutting up about me if that's what he thinks I'm helping with. I don't care. It's his own fucking lack of accountability helping him get into these situations. But if he wants to blame me and it keeps him away, good for him. Go away. Just go away. Let me go. I don't want you, Nick. I'm done. And maybe I loved you when I thought you were worth it, but now I'm starting to wonder who the fuck you were, and if you were a sociopath, and if I slept next to a fucking demon this whole time with no soul. And that gives me chills. And if that's what he was really about, I'm done for sure, and I have no empathy left, nor do I give one fuck about anything left. And I swear to God, those of you that will fuck with the people I care about, they're fighting back too. They have been, but they're getting louder, and we want to move on. And the people that I've thought and wanted to have my hurt people I loved. And you hate that I own that because I'm the one with the voice. Don't push it out of me. Just go away. When I say leave, leave. What the fuck is the confusion? Yikes. Alright. There's a lot of things I won't address beyond that, but let me think if there was anything else specifically. I briefly mentioned the direction I'd like to see the channel go in. I will be doing more podcast content if people want to get on board that I respect and I think respect me, and we have the same vision for what kind of content we want. We will not be allowing anybody doxing or trying to take over a chat with intimidation and fucking smears, whether it's about me or anyone else. I've tried to be that person, but I'm gonna be hard on that now. You come in and you start drama and it fucking spams my chat and others can't talk. Bye. Okay? Alright. Even if I love you, you're just gonna get timed out for a minute when you understand that this is not the place for that, okay? We're gonna also, as I've said, dear little Victoria, I don't hate her at all. In fact, I actually quite frankly like her, and I think she won't tell you, but I think she might like me too. I don't think she'd be giving me the time of day and standing up for me when it's not to simp, it's just real if she didn't like me a little. And I'm not going to force her into saying it publicly or at all, ever. But I do kind of like her, and I want to give her a chance. And I am a little worried about how things can go if she doesn't catch on faster than later, or faster than sooner, that like, or faster than later, sorry. She needs to understand that like the reality is like, look, if you give the power to the tyrants, you know, the ones that never fucking let anyone talk because their opinion's the most important, that won't let Francis talk when I'm just on there. Honey, Victoria, listen, baby, I'm real. I hope you see this, babe. I'm being real when I call you honey and baby too, because I think you're not the worst, and I want to help you, and I'm gonna talk to you like maybe you're my little sister, because I want to help my sister all the time, and I have my whole life. And if you guys need to be my little sister for a minute, I'll take care of you how I can. I'm not gonna save you, and you're not my little sister. But I got empathy, and I got grace to offer. And I do have a little bit of a voice, right? Okay, and I want to help you guys, and I've also got experience. And I'm serious right now. I'm done with the bullshit, like seriously. And I don't want people following me who aren't. For real. I don't care if you're good or bad, but if you're down for this toxic shit and you're complicit with it, okay, stay out in that other room. We're going outside, me and the rest of us that want to see the sunshine. Okay, for real. So Victoria, I'm not going to critique you. I did try to get Francis to be a little nicer, but I'm also not here to tell people how to be or how to feel. To be frank, Victoria, you could have really stepped up and shown fucking massive balls. Not like we want to be dudes, but some of the dudes here just won't. All right, let's be real. Let's take away the balls and say, if you had the nerve to be ballsy enough to say fuck off to these people that are making this community the problem it is, if you would have shut up the pigs I didn't want to talk to because it wasn't about me, you would have said so much to everybody that thinks they have a right to fucking take shit over for nothing other than their own incentives and agendas. And I hope that you don't turn away the good ones that you have right now that are curious to kind of be manipulated by the fucking bad ones like Q and Blackout. All right, girl, I'm gonna be real. This is what I would do. If anyone ever doxed once in my chat, for real, they're out. We do not have we have a zero tolerance policy for harmful things like that in my community, and we also have a zero tolerance policy for not letting other people speak in the name of free speech. I mean, Francis couldn't have said it more succinctly, frankly. So Victoria, that's all I'm gonna say. That is a direct message. I hope somebody shows her this where you see it, babe. But I have good intentions for you. I'm not the enemy. I never was. I didn't mean to wreck you how I did, and I'm sorry that I had to go there. But I felt like you didn't want to let go of the shit that didn't need to be done to me. And I'm so over people kicking me because they think I'm down. I have never been down long enough to not wreck you back once I'm up. So seriously, when you see me get back on my feet, better run if you've done shit to people I love. There's a point where I won't care if it's about me. But if you want to come after my people, I think everybody's learning how that turns out. And I hope the people that felt less confident feeling safe or able to vocalize or even just silently support me, I hope that helped at all, somewhat. I'm not doing it because I think you're gonna be my soldiers. I don't own anyone, and I know Controlla likes to tell people she's their friend as long as they do what she wants. No, I'm not that girl. I never have been. I don't want people around me. I don't want to feel like I'm doing to people what I want to not be done to me. Like, seriously, Controlla is like retarded there. She doesn't grasp it. Bitch runs her mouth like she earned shit. She ain't earned shit. She's a trash piece of trash. And the people that follow her, it's because she runs her mouth like she's a bully and a protector, because they all hate each other, and she also validates their criminal shit. Okay? That's why they run to her, and that's why they back her, because she's got a mouth and she sounds like she's defending them, but the reality is they kissed her ass long enough that she will do it only because, you know, she gets something out of it. I'm not that girl. I just want respect and loyalty. And if you don't want that, then we should be able to walk away and leave things be how they are and not hurt each other anymore. Just move on. All right, Janny, I'm talking to you right now. Like, I loved you. I trusted you. I think you're an artist, but it has changed lately. You see me as nothing but a fucking supply of money that you don't have to work to have yourself. You don't take the risks I'm taking. You haven't lost what I've lost. Who are you to tell me I owe you shit at this point, other than the kindness that I have given you? I don't think you're the devil, but if I say go away, just go away. Astro, same thing. Why did you have to ruin Victoria's chat last night? Because I said leave me alone. I have a human right to say fuck off, so do it. If you're the reason that that's caused because you fucked with my mama, girl, sit down and stop trying to force me to give a fuck. It is not going to earn my respect. If you want my respect, that Astro, you might have it if you take some time to work on yourself. Stop coming at me because you think you're entitled, and then make some changes that stick. I don't hate you, but you fucked with my mama for nothing, and she trusted you too. And I'm gonna fucking defend my mama, my baby sister, my mods that fucking have my back, any of my people, as much as I'll fight for myself, if not more. Because you guys think that, like, we're all dumb, and you wanted to make me feel like nobody cared. Well, it's very obvious now people do. And I needed to be reminded of that within this community, as well as the people in my old life. And you know what? Those people have kind of been coming back too, and they've been witnessing shit. It feels really good. And I'm serious. Like, I had 4 of my old guy friends. They literally called me, and they were like, Shay, like, we saw this, talking about the glory hole shit, and they said, are you okay? And I said, no, it was horrible. And they left it there. And they said they love me, because they do. Because I actually apparently have people that love me, and that's why I fight for them, and that's why you use them as an Achilles tendon, because y'all don't know what that feels like. And if you do, you're not appreciative of it. So get off my dick and focus on the things that matter, people. Because I ain't it. I am not your problem, and you're not mine. So move on if you don't like me. Normal people don't hang out when they are told they are not wanted. Normal people don't like people they don't hang out yet. They don't want to hang out. What's the confusion? What's the confusion? All right. Again, like, back to Janny briefly. I have no ill will, but go away. You're not treating me like you respect me anymore, and I'm not trying to make you feel emasculated, because I don't like to do that. I'm actually a B+, A- personality type. Did you guys see me with my ex? I was quite submissive at times. Yeah, well, when I've had too much, I'm a little alpha, because I have to be. And I know how to be, but I don't want to stay alpha all the time. I'm actually a very nice, patient, forgiving person. And I don't care who believes it on the hater side, but the real ones seem to be acknowledging it, and that's really all I care about right now. All right. If there's anything else that I can mention, I don't really think there's much else. Let me think though. Oh yeah, I got a lot going on. I mentioned the OnlyFans bullshit, and I'm sorry. I'm gonna be cutting even clearer lines with anything like that right now, because I wanted to be a little willing to toe the line, but like just for fun, because I wanted to. But if you're sitting around waiting for me to slip up, but I'm willing to do something like that, and then you're trying to catch shit that I'm not comfortable with being exploited, yeah, I'm not going to give you guys any of that then. And I'm sorry for the real ones who are just being nice to me and wanted to see me and talk to me and hope that maybe I would be willing to maybe do, like, I don't know, more of a titless or fucking, I don't know tits, a topless shoot or something, right? Maybe in the future I would have been willing to do that, but it hasn't happened, and I'm not down for it now. I was stupid thinking that I would not be. I mean, there were 3 dudes in there that day, okay? And I was just fucking having fun. The other 2 dudes stuck around. We hung out. It was a good conversation. They didn't ask for too much. The one dude who came in though, he demanded something a little bit more than the others. I knew it was sus. And I told him what I was and wasn't comfortable with. And if something was shown that I wasn't okay with, like I made sure things that I thought were safe were safe. Well, then I'll just never do it again. And you know what? All is gonna be, the only thing that will come out of that is that it's a lesson and I didn't lose much over it. Such as Victoria exposing my text. What did she expose? That I want to support her? She acknowledged that's all that really showed, because I know what I'm doing and I know who to trust. I would like to trust Victoria, that didn't help, but it doesn't make me hate her. But I do appreciate that she took accountability and she apologized, and that's cool, and I'll take that, unless there's too many patterns, you know. Again, like Astro, like she brought my mom into it twice. For nothing the first time, and for my attention the second time when I said, stop, go away. You fucked with my mama. I don't want to talk to you. You don't get to bring her in again, just get me to fucking react. Yikes. Disgusted. But I don't hate her, and I wanted to be her friend, and I wanted that avenue to be available later when I was able to forgive her for what she did. And she couldn't even acknowledge that she fucked up. So yeah, I didn't say anything mean, I just wanted her to go away. And I don't have to give any of you my brain space and energy right now if that's the case. Fuck off if I say fuck off. You earned it, damn. It's not my fault, it's yours. Because I'm really loyal and I love who loves me back for sure and forever. And I don't even know if I have to feel love for Nick anymore. I'm starting to really think he has no soul. And if Francis didn't know nuances to the meme culture I wasn't aware of, I wouldn't have seen it. But it is what it is. I can move on. If he just fucks off, honestly, I couldn't care less either way. I'm sorry for his dad if he's got a sociopath for a kid, though. That means he's going to be sad forever, you know? But it isn't my problem anymore. Alright, and then I think Sunset City and I have some plans. Maybe Cleveland Housewives. Anyone that wants to focus on a more productive, interesting future with my community and yours, hit me the fuck up. Let's do some pods. And we're not letting anyone in to cause drama, because this isn't Dramaverse. I don't want that, never did. I don't tolerate it. Clippers that want to help, cool. Clippers that don't, that's cool too. But please understand that I'm about to have some slaying power here legally, and I don't want to use it. Just fuck off. Mind your own business. Find another streamer that you're focused on. If you're so talented, you guys, you can make that happen with any streamer. It doesn't have to be me. Unless you want to admit that I'm the one that gets the attention that you need. Huh. I'm not going to sit there and say I am, but I'm just saying, if it's not me, then it's you. So you can do it with any other streamer. So if I tell you to fuck off, fuck off. Or be a good artist at least, but a smear campaign, that's not art. That's a smear campaign. And being complicit with people that are smearing me is the problem in and of itself. So I don't want to hear shit shoved down my throat that you're giving me publicity when I don't want that kind of publicity, because it ain't me. I want a voice, I got a voice, here we are. I didn't want any of this, but it is what it is, and I'll take it and I'll use it. And I want it to go in places that can actually be acknowledged as, I mean, we're gonna literally live here on the internet in the next fucking million years of our lives. This is our generation's shit to deal with. I know the laws are not up to date where they should be, because boomers and Gen X still run shit. They're about out of office though, it's about our turn to make some changes. I wanna see it shown in the communities online and within the legal system, okay? And in the communities on the ground that make these votes. We have an obligation to our sanity and the safety of the future with entertainment and influence to be better than the clickbait and the drama for a quick buck and the hate and the smears. Why are we not talking about better shit? Why are we not sitting, okay, like for real, like Victoria, again, not bringing up for any other reason, just, you know, it is relevant. That interview was so unfair to Francis, and it was so annoying to me. I went up there to say, let's go, Francis, I got questions. I don't want to fuck him. I don't want to suck his dick. I just think he's decent. And most of you can't even manage that. But on top of that, he has shit to say. And I think I agree with him for a lot of it. And I think we've both been stepped on. So let him have a fucking voice. Y'all didn't want that. You wanted to talk about me. Why? I was not the topic, nor was there anything interesting about me at that current point in time. Fuck off. Why are you making it about me? You're weird. Weird. Oh, was it because you didn't want to hear what Francis had to say because he's right? Or was it because you were ignored by me and you felt like you found a way to talk to me when I didn't want to talk to you? Is this not embarrassing to some of you? Weird. No. I'm glad that me and Francis talked. I was very happy to see Big Pipes come in. He's been very friendly and loyal. And he got even burned by Alex for no reason because of it. Like, I don't even know him that well, and he still was kind to me, and she didn't like that. That's weird, but it's not my problem. Thank you, Mr. Big Pipes, for being nice and real, and like, I'm interested in what you have to say too, and I would love more conversations like last night, and I don't want to talk about Nick. Like, that was freaking me out. I was freaked out. There's a lot of shit I don't want to talk about with Nick, but that was one of those things that really freaked me out, because like, I'm not into the deep state shit. I know I was close to it, but I didn't know it was that real. I didn't know I was that close to the devil. I'm out. I'm good. Bye, Nick. I think there's a lot of other conversations that need to be talked about, and a lot of other morality stances that need to be stood for. And I think that we all need to pay attention to how this is going to shape the future for us and our kids. Whether I have kids or not, that's not my point, just a future, period. Any other generation that this is their life. We are the beginning of this. Anything that happened in the past is not our fucking culture or our world. It's our parents' world. They got the last of what was left in the old world. We have the new world. And it's literally up to us to change it or manipulate it. Not manipulate it, but shape it into what we want it to be. Do we want it to be this evil and toxic for no reason? Seriously. I don't. And I know what it feels like, but I'm not easily bullied, and I know how to stand up for myself. Does everybody else so? No. And even me, I was going insane with the amount of fucking attacks, and I'm still over it. But I'm not letting it bother me anymore, because I smell things changing. At least in my community, and I know the people that care about me, I know they do. And I'm sorry some of you don't have that, but you should figure out why. Maybe it's you. And if it's you, you should work on that so you can get some of what I have, because what I have is great. And I'm grateful for it, and I'll fight to the death for them. I'll fight for the death for me to have that. Because I deserve it too, even though I'm not perfect, but I know they love me because I'm not the piece of shit you smeared me out to be. You push me into situations that I've lost my shit on, and I don't look good, but you never ask why. And those of you that are starting to realize where I'm going with some of this, I'm sorry I didn't want to go where I went the other day, but let's just break this down before I head out real quick. I was in a really good fucking mood. I was literally, you just gotta watch my last stream, literally to the point I hear that my mama's being brought up in a bitch's mouth I don't want to talk about when we trusted. I was being a good person, and it wasn't because I wanted you to fucking be won over. It was because it was right, and I felt that way. I was talking about letting people that are redeemable have a second chance, because I'd want that too. I was being real as fuck, trying to get people to think about how we corner people just because we're having a bad day and we want to see someone on a screen that's nothing but a pixelated fucking nobody that we don't, just a punching bag. Okay, hi, I'm not an actor, I'm a person. Hi, I don't make enough money to protect myself, and that's fine, you know that. But like, the freaks, you're not wanted here, and I'm not even scared of you anymore. And also, like, neither is my family. And I fucked many of you just by fucking being myself and not giving up. Have you seen what you've taken from me? Not that much, enough. But that was my ex. And then you walked in, all of you freaks, and you thought you could take more because I was down on the ground. I ain't that girl. Figure it out. Figure the fuck out. I am not that girl. And whoever you guys wanted to paint me as, you're seeing who the fuck I am now. And I think the ones that love me and wanted to root for me, they're really hardcore rooting for me now because they see that. That speaks fucking everything to me, and it's giving me a boost of confidence and a weight off my back. I haven't had for a very long time in this community, okay? Because what essentially happened with the smear shit about me is that you disrupted and took things from me. Like, the people that love me, you scared them. You hurt them, and you made them not know what was going on until they left me alone because they were afraid of me. And then when they saw what was really going on, they came back and they were stronger with me than ever. I'm talking about my family, but yeah, others too. My friends from college and high school and my old life, they've been around lately too, making me not feel like they're gone. And there's a couple of them I really need to talk to, mostly my girls. When I was in fucking LA with Nick and I was homeless, I mean, all my girls, they were cookie cutter, middle class. They have had their problems. But I always had to work a little harder, and the mistakes I made stuck a little more than theirs. And they're in little bubbles of niceness. And I really didn't want to fuck that up by telling them I was homeless in a car with my ex. Because I don't think they would have gotten it. I don't think they would have seen why or how it got that way. Well, I loved someone, and I'm sorry. I'm not sorry, though. I loved someone. And it was real for me. And if I can feel that way about a stupid fucking demon, I can feel that way about the right guy, too. I just need to acknowledge red flags better next time, probably. But yeah, I don't know if I have more to say than that, but I'm ready for a different fucking vibe, and I'm feeling it coming, and I'm seeing the people that I want on my side are, and they're not saying it out loud necessarily, but there are. Let's just say, there's a lot of people that see how I've been feeling, and they understand it, and they now agree with it because they see why. And if they didn't already agree with it, alright? And Yeah, those of you fucking over the people that saw it from the beginning, I'm not gonna name names, but you might know who the fuck you are. You had our trust, and you wanna throw these people that were good to me under the bus when they were right? You're trash too. I'm not gonna say the name, I don't wanna start a fight. But maybe some of you know who I'm talking about. Let's go back. What else do I have to say? I don't know if I have much else to say. I have my gig apps back, Cry Harder, I mean, you don't know which ones, and I'm gonna be working a lot. So I want planned content, and I'm not in the car after my ex trashed me when I loved him anymore. I'm not that girl right now, and I wasn't before that, and I'm back now. Not entirely, but mostly, and I got a little spicier taste now. Alright, I'll fuck you up a little harder, because I know how and I got the voice. I don't want to though, so just fuck off, do you. And let me fucking feel like I'm in the place I want to be in. Why do you feel like I have to be where you are? Like, I don't want to be you. Be you, but be better if you want to be happy. I'm happy sometimes because the people around me remind me that I'm worth it. And then I have people to fight for because they are worth it to me too. Wow. And I've lost so much. And it wasn't fair. I'm not going to cry all the time about it anymore. But yeah, it's not the past. It's trauma, and it was my life. And some of you don't know what that feels like. I'm not going to name names, but some of you did not. Leave the house at 18, get your first apartment, get a car, sell your horse who was everything, move across the country and stay out there. And then when I was able to start building things after a lot of struggles, but also a lot of support, and I'm grateful, but I didn't fucking exploit it. I used it to get ahead, so I wasn't their burden after that. My family is lucky enough to have helped me how they have. And I know some of you just want to run with it forever. Yeah, Controlla. Why are you stuck in your dad's house still up? Like, haven't you had chances to get better? Oh no, you're trash and you keep fucking things up. Also, you're a criminal. Wow, it must not be me, it must be you. But you won't ever hear that because you're actual trash. There is no hope for you, bitch, and I'm over you. So, like, if you don't know I'm right, you're gonna find out because a lot of people hate you, and I'm not gonna be the one to fucking let you know that if you fucking cross their paths, because you never did hurt me much, bitch. You never hurt me with the Nick shit. You never got my attention with it, really. It just makes you look desperate, like you're the bottom feeder you are. You try to weaponize something that wasn't really a weapon against me anymore. And then you can't shut up about the fake shit, and you're not humbled when I prove you're wrong. That fucking fake degree, bitch. What, you never got an associate's degree? Wow, ouch, so hard. Oh yeah, actually I went through a lot to get that degree, but it's just an associate's degree. I'm so cool. Let's lie about Vegan's degree. Okay, then when I proved it, your weirdo wine mommy's coming in telling me, it's just a certificate. Okay, no, it's not. But also, like, why are you so mad? It's not even that good. Are you mad that I'm more determined and smarter than you think I am? Or what's your cope with that? Fuck off, leave me be. I'm gonna live my life because you obviously can't. And it's not my problem to entertain you or feed you your ego because you are trash. I'm gonna be me because I'm not trash. And that's why you hate me, bitch. Fucking turn your shit off and focus on something that matters once you know what I mean. You won't though, it's obvious. Like I said, Astro and Manette have a chance, but you don't. You're trash. You are dirt. And somehow you managed to turn the internet that hated you against me so you don't get looked at like the trash you are anymore. But we all know you're the worst one. And I'm not the immoral one, you are. Because you have nothing to stand on. You literally just want attention and validation. What are you, 5? Did nobody fucking... what was it like for high school with you? Because people liked me. I loved high school. I wasn't the most popular kid around, and I sure as fuck didn't care. And I avoided the popular kids at times, if I could, because I didn't like that kind of attention. Yeah, Janny, I didn't want this because I'm not you and I don't like attention like this. And maybe, if you didn't like attention, you wouldn't try so hard to kiss the ass of people who are immorally fucking corrupt. Maybe you'd take more stands more often instead of subtly. You can do it, Janny. Just have some balls. I know you're not trash, but you are not letting the public know that. Like you're complicit with shit right now. And I think you're better than that. Don't make me feel like you're not. Also, like, please, just give me some space. I'm not gonna hurt you. Just fucking stop provoking me. I don't want to talk to you right now, okay? But maybe in the future we can figure it out. And that's the level of respect I have for you, Janny, that I don't have for the rest. And you should appreciate that. Because I'm not the people that you think I am, or you've let people think I am, which is this weird girl that just fucking runs her mouth for no reason. No, I have morals, I have lines, I have reasons. And when I get nasty, it's very pointed, it's very acute, and it's usually pretty effective. I didn't know if it would work this time, but for fuck's sake, goddamn, it seems to have. I didn't know you guys were gonna come back and let me remonetize this quickly. I thought everything might have been over. but it sure fucking doesn't seem that's the case. And I don't need IP2 or the wine mommies. I don't need any of them, and I don't give a fuck if I only have 1,000 subscribers. Okay, all I care about is that I'm not wasting my time here and I'm getting paid for it. And if you guys don't want to donate, at least I'm getting compensated for your attention spans, right? That makes sense. But if they're good people surrounding me, I'm even still willing to do more free content if you can't afford the fucking donos. And I get we can't all afford them, but you have done nothing but make me feel like I am not worth the content, or that you won't appreciate the content I'm willing to make. And I don't have to expose myself when you won't bother doing that. So if I want to have fun and I don't want to bring you along, accept it and get over it. That's the situation. I'm willing to have more conversations in the future with people that matter in a podcast setting, because I know you'll watch, I know you'll listen, and hopefully we can change some minds and give some people that need our voices more voices. I don't really know if I have much more to say outside of that. I'm going to be busy doing the things to get back to myself that I should have had the chance to this whole time. And those of you waiting around, like those of you with the GoFundMe thing, yeah, and stalking that random pet sitter in Sacramento, you're going to hell. Not only is it weird that you want me on the floor like that when I'm trying and you're not, but you're going after people that have nothing to do with this. I think God is going to turn the fuck away when you think you're going to walk through those gates. I think the devil will welcome you now, and maybe you already know that. Maybe you should fix yourself before it's too late, just saying. Anywho, I got things to be grateful for right now, and I see God where I've been, and he's been saying, hey, it's going to be okay. And I knew that when I realized it, and I haven't not felt it since. And I think it's because I fucking remembered that he was around, and he could be, I don't know how to fucking get over that being shit. It will always, like, I get it. Well, someone actually mentioned to me the other day. They said, God doesn't really have emotions. That's what Christ is for. Okay, I get it. God is all powerful. He's morally, like, very clean with his morals, obviously, but I guess Jesus was the one who was supposed to have the empathy for humans, because God doesn't, he's not human. That makes more sense now. So maybe God just knows what's right and wrong, so he's like, here, plop, here's food, do something with it. And then Jesus is like, look, there's some food, be happy, because if you don't have it, you're gonna be really upset, you know? I don't know, maybe he wasn't really trying to hurt Bean, but I sure as fuck wish he would have been there to help her, because I couldn't, and I hate that. But I'm over as much as I can. I'm willing to talk to him more, and he's showing me that he's around. And I'm grateful for that too, especially since I grew up an atheist. I've seen things that changed my mind for a reason. And any of you thinking I'm literally using his name in vain or weaponizing it, you're crazy and you don't know why God is supposed to be God. And I'm not perfect, and I'm not a perfect Christian, and I wasn't raised that way. But I know that it doesn't make me shit just because I believe, even though it's faith, right? You gotta have faith. And I definitely have it right now again, and I lost it for the year that I was with Nick and Abby and LA in the car. I think a lot of good things are going to happen, not perfect, and I'm going to have to work for them, but I also am not interested in you all trying to put oil down the hill I'm climbing up. Yeah. I'm done. And I think it's going to happen because I can feel it happening already. And that's all I have to say, really. I don't know if I have anything else left. I might pop into someone else's live for a few minutes, but I'm gonna go smoke some wax with Purple, and I got work in the morning. What do you have to do with your lives? I hope it's worth it, and I hope it makes you feel good, and I hope it makes people love you back. And I hope you fight for the people that love you because they deserve it too. And that's all I got. And all of you that want this community to be better, however you need to, take a stand, whatever you're comfortable with. Because I'm over it. Are you guys? The right ones are. And we're walking up the fucking steps, and we want to play in the grass and swing on the swing sets in the sunshine. If you want to stick to the basement, we're shutting the door and it won't get open again. Stay down there, rot. If that's what you want to do. I don't think any of us that want to go play outside want to hang out in the basement though with you guys. Like, if that's where you want to stick, you're going to get stuck there. That's not our fault anymore. We tried. And I think on that note, I'm out. Bye.